Yo guys, how is it going? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Welcome to the final episode of Season 1 of our Leicester City career mode here on FIFA 20. In today's episode, we have our final game of the season at home to Manchester United. And we did secure 7th place in the last episode by picking up 6 points out of 6 against relegated Sheffield United and league leaders Spurs. As you can see, Spurs are 3 points ahead of Liverpool with 1 game left to play, but Liverpool's goal difference is just a little bit better. So on the final day, if Spurs lose and Liverpool win, Liverpool Premier League champions on goal difference. Absolutely insane. But check this out for a game. Top of the list, on the right hand side, Crystal Palace versus Spurs. Spurs, of course, are fighting for the title, but Crystal Palace are fighting for their lives. There is 1 spot left in that relegation zone because, as you can see, Watford cannot get enough points to survive. So Watford with Sheffield United are going down to the Championship, and that final spot in the bottom 3 is out of Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. That game is absolutely huge. One club fighting for survival in the Premier League and the other fighting for the ultimate prize. And they've been top of the table for a very, very long time. And I will not be surprised if Spurs absolutely annihilate Crystal Palace, to be honest. But it's a huge game and I just want to climb into the game and watch it. It's that big. We, of course, are at home to Man United. We did secure, like I said, 7th place in the last episode. So we're not really fighting for anything, but of course we still want to finish the season on a high. And of course, after the Man United game, we'll go over everything. We'll look at who won all the other trophies, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League. We'll look at our objectives. We'll go through the squad so you guys have an idea of who performed well and who didn't. And you can leave your suggestions of transfers in and out of the club for the start of season 2. So we are, of course, saying goodbye to Wes Morgan, who is retiring, and Jamie Vardy, who is leaving at the start of season 2 to Inter Milan. So let's give those 2 players the farewell they deserve by picking up all 3 points against Man United. Good tackle from James Maddison. It's been a very bright start to the game from us. And here Maddison goes down this right-hand side. Can we find a blue shirt? It's a dangerous cross. Now Jose Perez gets the final touch. And it's a goal kick. 6.5 minutes gone. A very good start to the game from us. Hopefully we can keep it up and end the season on a high by picking up all 3 points. Ricardo Pereira into Wes Morgan, of course, starting his final game of his career. He is officially retiring and he is, of course, the captain for this final game of the season. And we will be subbing Jamie Vardy and Wes Morgan off in the second half so they can get their rightfully earned round of applause from the Leicester City fans. A crossing from De Silva. It's a dangerous delivery. Does get punched. Ricardo Pereira back into the box. And it does get cleared away. And Dele Alli nicks it away from Ndidi. But thankfully, not for the first time, Man United give me possession. But 15 minutes gone so far. This match has been all Leicester. De Silva on the ball. Decent pass into Tielemans. Now Jamie Vardy. Back into Tielemans. It's brilliant play. Tielemans! Brilliant save from De Gea. 17 minutes gone, and that is the closest anyone has come to scoring. So yeah, we're starting Wes Morgan and Jamie Vardy. I forgot to add, we are also... Oh, it was going in as well. Brilliant save from the Spaniard. We are also starting, as you guys probably saw at the beginning anyway, De Silva at left back. His first official game for Leicester City. Let's see how he does against Man United. A brilliant delivery in, and Wes Morgan almost scores on his final game of his career. What a send-off that would be. Not the best of headers, miles wide, but 20 minutes gone. Well, 18 minutes gone, sorry. Unbelievable start from us. Jesse Lingard on this left-hand side for Manchester United, across into the back post, and De Silva gets it away only as far as Dele Alli. Man United slowly getting into this game now. Into Fred. Dele Alli once again on his left foot, a shot towards goal. Thankfully, it's a very good block from Ayoze Perez. Tielemans, Perez into Ndidi. Out to Ricardo Pereira on this right-hand side, through to James Maddison, and what a pass that is. Very good turn into Jamie Vardy. And Harry Maguire once again is just too strong. Okay, it's a free kick. I thought that was a very good tackle from Maguire, to be honest. With 25 minutes gone, we get a decent chance to take the lead. What can Tielemans do? 25 minutes gone. It's a decent attempt, but comfortably wide of the goal. David De Gea knew it was going wide, but 25 minutes gone. Yeah, Man United haven't been in this game whatsoever. Harvey Barnes into Ayoze Perez. Now Jamie Vardy back into Perez. He just didn't want to make me a forward run into that space I played it into. Oh, that is so frustrating when that happens. 28 minutes gone. Jesse Lingard back into Pogba. Lingard once again through to Pogba. No, Lingard decides to keep it and play it backwards. Harry Maguire, very good pass into Dele Alli. Now into Fred. Man United slowly getting into this game. Fred on a very good charging run. Now Dele Alli, he turns, plays it back into Fred. What a block, back into Fred, short into Martial, and it's 1-0 Man United against the run of play. Unbelievable, their first real attack of the game, and they've got the first goal of the game. 32 minutes gone, Leicester City 0, Man United 1. Paul Pogba, short into Fred. It's a decent pass and quite a bit of space here, the midfield man. Fred is on a charging run. It's a very good turn. Decent turn again. Oh, he's completely done me. He's completely done me. A shot towards goal from Fred. And it's a very good save from Kasper Schmeichel. 5 minutes into the second half. Great piece of play from the midfielder. And what a save to keep the score at 1-0 to the away side. Corner kick incoming from Mata. It's not a good delivery. And it's an easy clearance, but a very good start to the second half from Man United. Jesse Lingard on this left-hand side. Good turn onto his right foot. Brilliant pass into Dele Alli. And once again, Kasper Schmeichel keeping us in this game with a brilliant save. Very good play once again from Man United. But thankfully, again, Kasper Schmeichel in the way, denying the away side a goal. Tielemans on the ball. Fantastic pass out to James Maddison. Can we find Jamie Vardy? Yes, we can. It's decent play, and Jamie Vardy is still in possession. His last game for Leicester. Can he score a goal? Yes, he can, and he's equalised at home to Manchester United. Just under an hour played. The equalising goal has finally come, and our goal has finally come. We have been absolutely brilliant in this game so far, and definitely deserve a goal. And like I said, his last game for Leicester City, and he's found the back of the net. Mata on this right-hand side. He's done well to keep possession, and he's holding off Ndidi. I think this is, yeah, it was Ndidi. Plays it into Lindelof. Forward to Dele Alli. Loads of space here for Paul Pogba. Skips past Tielemans, and he's still going to his left-hand side. He does have a runner. He does find Martial instead, and it's decent play. He runs straight into Siyuncu. Martial picks up the loose ball into Pogba, and thankfully, the attempt towards goal was dreadful. And here the sub comes. Wes Morgan is coming off. 69 minutes gone. Wes Morgan off. Johnny Evans on. Of course, Wes Morgan can get the round of applause he rightfully deserves on his retirement. Ayoze Perez forward to Jamie Vardy. It's decent play from the striker, and here he goes. He's gone past two players. Jamie Vardy. Brilliant save from David De Gea. Just under 20 minutes left to play. I'm so desperate for Jamie Vardy to grab another goal for us to officially take the lead before I sub him off. But we will sub him off very, very soon. Corner kick incoming from Harvey Barnes. It's a good delivery, and it's good defending from the Manchester United fullback. James Maddison with the throw-in, and Ndidi back into James Maddison. Across into Harvey Barnes with the header, and Wan-Bissaka once again. Very good at defending. Harvey Barnes whips in the cross, and again it's a good delivery. Does get cleared away, and Harvey Barnes, I think, is going to pick up the loose ball. Short into Tielemans. Okay, it's gone into De Silva. Now Tielemans. Look at the space here for Ndidi. We're going to smash it a goal with Ndidi. Brilliant save That was going straight into the top corner, but what a save from the Spaniard. Outside of the boot as well? No, it wasn't. Fierce strike towards goal, but a strong left hand from David De Gea. Third corner from this right hand side, incoming. And again, it's good defending from the corner. Wan-Bissaka charging down this right hand side. We're not going to catch him. A cross goes in. And it's going to go all the way through here to Kasper Schmeichel. And I'm going to kick the ball out because Jamie Vardy has not been subbed off yet. And he deserves a round of applause for his last game for Leicester City. And there it is. Jamie Vardy coming off, playing his last game for the club. And Marlon coming on. 30 seconds left to play of the 90. And the score is 1-1. Both teams trying to find that winning goal. Dele Alli with a fantastic pass out to Martial on this left-hand side, but De Silva, I have to say, he's had a fantastic game. Johnny Evans on the ball, forward to Perez, now on Didi. Left-hand side is Harvey Barnes. Is there time for one last attack? Oh, it's fantastic play from Harvey Barnes. He's gone past Wan-Bissaka. Can we play it into Ayoze Perez? Yes, we can. Short back into Harvey Barnes. First time finish, low and hard. Past the goalkeeper, seconds left to play. We've taken the lead at home to Man United in our final game of the Premier League season. We have played a minute over the original time added on, but who the hell cares? Fantastic play, short into Perez, back into Harvey Barnes, and what a finish that is. Leicester City 2, Man United 1. In our final game of the season, we've picked up all 3 points against Man United. There's the final whistle of the season, and we've ended our season perfectly with a win over Manchester United. So we ended our season with 4 wins in a row. Absolutely brilliant, and we fully deserved this win today against Man United. They had a few moments in this game, but overall they were pretty poor. Full-time result, Leicester City 2, Manchester United 1. So that is the end of Season 1, and we of course finished in 7th place. 4 points behind Chelsea in 6th and 8 points behind Man City in 5th. If we had a few more goals in our locker, I definitely think we would have challenged Man City for that 5th spot, because we scored 42 compared to Chelsea's 64 and Man City's 65. So yeah, for Season 2, I think we need to work on finding the back of the net a few more times. As you can see, Spurs top of the table. They are officially Premier League champions, finishing 3 points ahead of Liverpool. As you can see on the right hand side, Crystal Palace 0, Spurs at 2. And if that was the outcome, Palace were down and Spurs are champions. And that is exactly what happened. Liverpool in second on 85 points. Arsenal on 77 points, and Man United completing the top 4. Wolves, Norwich, Everton also inside the top half of the table. Bottom half, West Ham, Brighton, Burnley, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Southampton and Bournemouth. And of course, the official bottom 3, Crystal Palace, Watford and Sheffield United. Right, I need to catch my breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I don't know why my manager rating is that low, because the only objectives I haven't done are the youth development, which is a low priority anyway, and the FA Cup. So I'm quite surprised. I'm not saying it should be like 90 or something high like that, but maybe mid 70s, high 70s. Because all the other objectives we've done. Short-term brand exposure we've done. Financial is a long-term, but we've nearly done it anyway. We've done the Premier League objective. So I'm quite surprised that my manager rating is that low. Yeah, it's left me speechless, to be honest. I do want to take a look at the other competitions as well. Who won the FA Cup? Oh, the final was a Manchester derby, and the FA Cup is going to the blue side of Manchester with a 2-0 victory. Carabao Cup final, Spurs 0, Liverpool 1. So Spurs pipped Liverpool to the Premier League title, but Liverpool won the Carabao Cup final against Spurs. The Super Cup was of course early on in the season. Liverpool 3, Chelsea 1. The Champions League, it's an El Clasico. Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 1. And the Europa League was Lazio 0, PSG 3. What a different final that is. PSG lifting the Europa League. I mean, if they drop into that competition, they should be winning it. But I'm really surprised that they did drop into that competition. The last thing we are going to do to wrap up Season 1 is go through the squad report. We're only going to look at a few things. De Silva, absolutely fantastic in the final game of the season against Man United. Didn't do a thing wrong. He made so many important interceptions and tackles. Absolutely fantastic performance at home to Man United. I think we might need to bring in a centre-back. We got Hughes and Knight coming back from their loan spells, and they are squad players. They're not first team quality. So they will be in the squad, and they might get a few games in the cup competitions. Of course, Wes Morgan is retiring, and Johnny Evans is 32. And his attributes have gone down a little bit. His jumping has gone down by 3. So it's not a dramatic drop yet, but of course next season he's going to be a little bit older and his attributes could drop quicker than they did this season. So if we did get rid of Johnny Evans, our only first team quality centre-backs we will have are Benkovic and Soyuncu, but we could have Amate at centre-back as well. He's got good jumping, good strength and good tackling. So we will see how Johnny Evans' attributes are at the start of Season 2. If they do start dropping dramatically, I will sell him and we will use Amate as a centre-back next season, and I think I'm going to use him as a centre-back next season anyway, because he is a solid player and he didn't get a chance in season 1. But maybe we do need to make a centre-back signing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We are going to add Dewsbury Hall to the transfer list because we've got I can't even say his name, Chowdhury and Mendy, so we don't need another player in that position along with Ndidi, of course. And we do have a few players leaving at the end of the season because their contracts are running out and I'm not renewing them. We've got Jakupovic, the goalkeeper, 35 years old. He is leaving. We've got Fuchs and Calvin Uklumba. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name. Wes Morgan, of course, retiring. And I think there's 3 other players. Thomas and the two young strikers. And Admiral, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, so I'm just going to call him Admiral. He actually came to me saying he's making progress and he wants an increase in his wage and he hasn't even played for us. How ridiculous is that? But those 2 young players will be leaving at the end of the season when their contracts run out. We will sell a couple of players as well. Slimani, he's 31, Loft, 22, 61 overall, not good enough for us. Of course, Jamie Vardy is leaving. Such a shame. 33 years old. He got 14 goals and 7 assists in 34 games in the Premier League this season. Our attacking players didn't really perform, did they, this season? So the likes of James Maddison, Christian Tello, Fisher, Harvey Barnes, Damari Gray, Perez, Iheanacho, if they are not performing early on in season 2, then I am going to put a few of them who are not performing up for sale and bring in a couple of fresh players. But leave your suggestions of transfers you think I should maybe make in case those players are not performing next season. I'm hoping Marlon can perform and start fresh at the start of season 2 and bang in goals just like Jamie Vardy. I'm hoping he can get around 20 goals in the Premier League, and then the likes of Perez, Iheanacho, Barnes, Damari Gray, Christian Tello, Maddison can chip in with a few more goals than they did last season, or this season, sorry. I think that's all I need to talk about. We don't need to make any dramatic signings, to be honest. We've got a pretty decent squad. But like I said, maybe a centre-back signing we need to make just in case Johnny Evans does go down quite a lot at the start of next season, because like I said, his jumping has gone down by 3, which is quite a bit, to be honest. So next season he could go down a little bit more and then we will have to sell him. So yeah, I think that's going to officially wrap up season 1. Overall, apart from the cup competitions, of course, a solid season, finishing in 7th place. 17 wins, 10 draws, 11 losses, picking up 61 points. So a good first season, and hopefully we're going to have a better second season. So that is going to officially wrap up today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in season 2. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Peace.